Man, it feel good to be back. Finally get to speak my mind again, you know what I'm saying? Because we was born. I know y'all been seeing tons of videos where Rich Amiri just blowing up.
It's not the same video, but it's a different one.
Where he's very quiet. He hasn't said anything. He's just been performing one call and just blowing up. I'm trying to tell you, you go to Spotify, he done passed up Lucky, Ken, Destroy Lone. Crazy to say, but he done passed up Rod Wave. I don't even listen to Rod Wave. It goes on and on. That dude got 10 million monthly listeners. But I noticed something very, very small. He's been doing this thing lately where he's not talking on the media as much. He might post that he finna have a show or something like that. He doesn't engage in the media no more. Because I remember there was a point in time where people were just straight up hating on Rich Amiri. And it still happened. It's bad. But right now, for what's happening to Rich Amiri, this might be the main reason why Rich Amiri don't engage with the media no more.
Talk like a good kid. Yeah, they said he talk like a thug now.
He hate the underground. Because usually when you going up in the underground and you got 10 million monthly listeners, you usually get praise. You know what I'm saying? Your fans love it. People congratulate you. You're supposed to have like a strong support base.
It's quiet.
Fighting for you in them comments, you know what I'm saying? So y'all remember that time where Rich Amiri was getting exposed for his real voice, or people was saying that he was.
Okay, let's watch that video first.
Okay, so recently a rapper that goes by the name Rich Amiri has been.
This is faking the voice.
A lot of flack for faking like a hood
fucking Rich Amiri.
This is after
he's the biggest artist right now.
That kind of stole a bunch of future flows and.
I was spit my water out. All that grease in your ear.
So before I even say anything, I'm gonna play the two videos, the before and after. Here's the before.
Okay, let's hear this.
Fitting doesn't get anybody anywhere. Fitting never made nobody rich. You're in high school, bro. You're gonna be with them people for like what? How many years? And then, you know, they'll never know you again. But they will know you if you're on your shit. You
sound a little bit the same.
They're laughing now, but like when they see
who that? He's the biggest artist out right now. He's the new face of rap.
And I actually really rock with that message, but unfortunately, they're still laughing at him. Except this time, it's for faking like a hood accent. Here's the video.
Thing to talk about, like motherfuckers be talking about these folk like they fucking TV show characters and movie characters and shit like that. Like nah, these real people, bro. These real people, and you can do real.
I mean, to be fair, bro.
I'm not even talking about their career today. Life.
This is probably what that video is probably what start of high school to him at the end. To be real, I didn't sound the same at the start of high school either. That's just the truth, though. My voice was hella squeaky, all type of shit. Shit, I look like a nerd, too. I ain't defending him or anything like that. But to be honest, my voice was hella squeaky. I wasn't cultured or nothing yet. Like, I literally didn't even know, like, anything about, like, Chicago slang. I was a late-ass bloomer, bro. I didn't even know we was a drug till the end of freshman year. Dead ass. When I went to a girl's house and they were talking about smoking. And I'm like, wait, what? Okay, yeah, that's true about the Atlanta accent stuff like that. I ain't got nothing to do with that. That ain't got nothing to do with me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's what I'm saying. For the deep voice and all, if anyone ever saying anything like that or sounding more street, shit, the same thing happened with me. I ain't saying I sound street or nothing like that, but a lot more of that lingo and stuff grew on me as I grew up. Did he grow up in Atlanta though, or is he grew up in Denver?
Break it for what they got going on. Like you feel me? Artists take years, bro.
First of all, I'm not gonna lie, the fit is kind of hard. Like, just gonna say it. But of course,
he grew up in Atlanta though.
Kind of cringy. Like, it was really obvious, especially when you play both of those side by side, that this guy was like faking.
He never lived in Atlanta.
Oh, never mind. Like he's from Atlanta, like from the hood in Atlanta too, which is just weird. So people were like, stop role playing as an Atlanta street guy. Like, you know what I mean? And here's some of the comments people had to say. That guy, Rich Amiri, is from Massachusetts. Bro's from Massachusetts, faking an Atlanta accent. Rich Amiri sounds like he goes to a rich private school in New York. He switched his whole persona. It's like people are insecure about their own upbringings. Bro from Boston, too. He gonna talk like an NYC dude next year. Give an underground rapper from the suburbs money and access to weapons and they become a whole new person. So clearly people aren't rocking with this fake accent, and I'm not gonna lie,
I hate Forks,
this is an older interview, so I guess it just flew over people's heads. Like, you know, on the internet, like all it takes is one kind of viral or like just something to pop and everyone will start talking about it. Like, I would have never made this video because I would have never seen that, because no offense, I'm not really out here watching Rich Amiri interviews. Like, I mess with creativity though. But in that interview, I guess he completely like switched his voice up. I looked at some of the interview actually, and it seems like he was speaking
my mom
like that throughout the interview.
Trying to eat some hair gummies in her room
that or something.
Hair gummies?
You know, this is more than just like a one specific situation type of thing. Like, Rich Amiri isn't the first rapper or underground rapper to try and like fake their street.
Is that the only
You know what
clip,
I
or is he
mean?
gonna show another one?
Actually, just rapper in general. A lot of rappers like try to do this. I think the reason Rich Amiri did it is because he recently dropped an album where he started like pushing that street
What you
side.
trying
If
to
you
bring
don't
here?
know, Rich Amiri, he kind of came up stealing Isaiah TG flows. Like he can really sing, I'll give him that, but he wasn't that original when he first started. So like I guess you can understand.
Rich
why
Amiri
people
up
are
right
like,
now.
Yo, how did you go from singing about girls
He's the
and
biggest.
being in your feelings to rapping about like
He's
guns
the biggest out there.
and drugs and killing people like your young boy, because he's not young boy. And one of those comments from
Man, that really is like a theme though. Like, why everybody want to like be a thug, bro? Like, dude, I could just tell like you are not that guy, pal. And there's nothing wrong with that, bro. Like, you don't gotta be a thug. Like, you could rap about playing Fortnite or something. You probably would go hard still.
talking about like guns and drugs and
But the thing is, the problem is, the reason people do this is because of breeds like Adi and Eli. Adi and Eli glorify this kind of like rap. So if Adi and Eli doing it, and they're two kangaroos, imagine what people from like even the real place like America is doing. Like they glorify this shit, bro. Whereas he's kind of on his own thing right now. He dropping the drugs and everything too. Hey, bro, you know what I mean, Adi. Anyways, but like it's the reason why people do these kind of raps, bro. It's just real shit.
killing people like your young boy. 'Cause,
And it's the
he's
reason
not
why
young
I don't
boy.
even make me. Cause
And one
even
of
like
those-
sometimes I find myself when I make a song, I say some shit that isn't like it's something I'm not even like really doing for real. Like it's more of say like I could, but I don't really for real. I've done it a couple times, and even like times where I've done it, I literally, bro, it's most times where I don't finish a song, cause like in the song I'm saying stuff that isn't real stuff, and I'm like, I don't know, that's just not me. I can't rap about something I ain't doing for real.
comments from that post on HBK
Must not
was
know
kind of like
I'm a
it's almost as
lean
if
sipping
people
thug,
are
yep.
insecure of where they're from. So
Niggas like you.
I don't know anything about Rich Amiri's upbringing.
I mean,
I'm guessing
to
he
be
was
honest,
from
I
the
don't
hood.
even blame him. It does appeal to niggas. It does. I ain't gonna lie. Even to me too. Like, if I see a nigga with a fucking gun, like how he has in this clip,
People like your
versus
young
him
boy.
holding a My Little Pony poster, I ain't gonna lie. I'm probably more appealed to this anyway. I grew up playing Call of Duty, all
You know,
type
he's
of
not
shit.
young
So
boy. And one of those comments from that post
This is
on
the truth.
HBK was kind of like it's almost as if people are insecure of
Can't
where
even
they're
blame
from.
people, bro.
So I don't know anything about Rich Amiri's upbringing. I'm guessing he wasn't from the hood.
Some
I'm
people just
guessing
take it
he wasn't rich either, even
and
though
that's
in
their
his
new
name, but
personality.
I'm guessing he was just middle class. So he's clearly like a middle class suburban kid who started rapping and I guess is now trying to like put up that persona. And yeah, it's pretty cringe. I'm not gonna lie. Like I guess like when you're in the studio rapping about like guns, drugs,
said bro
and
fixed his
money,
name
and all
as
these,
most
like,
shit.
street things, you just start thinking that you're like one of them after a while. And I guess for Rich Amiri, he just changed his accent too. I don't know if he like moved to Atlanta or something, because
He's
then
a
I
rapper?
kind of understand. But this dude just like
He's the face of
took a
New York right now.
vacation to Atlanta and jacked the accent, which is it's just funny. But once again, this
And
isn't
Atlanta,
anything
and
new,
Chicago.
You know, there are a lot of rappers.
How
who
you the face of 3 different cities, big cities? Yeah, he's the best, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
kind of do this whole like fake persona type of thing. Actually, my biggest video on this channel is about it. It's about Che faking being a drug addict, which is just insane, but I guess that
Another
happens.
faker?
And Rich Amiri, of course, isn't alone. You know, a lot of his peers like
That's-
Plum Sixes,
that's X-Men guy.
Canna, you know, there's some more as well. I think SGP West. All those guys, they all rap about stuff that they don't do. I think there's even like this meme
Hey yo,
where
pause. Man.
Adam 22, when he was on No Jumper, asked Slum Sixes and what's his name, SGP West or not two, but if they actually did the stuff that they rapped about, they're like, nah, we don't touch any of that. It kind of reminds me of that one Lil Tecca clip where he's on Genius and he's like, yeah, I don't have guns. I've never been to any of these places. I don't even wear these clothes.
I remember
just
this
rap
clip.
about it. And for him, it was really obvious. Like at the time, he just looked like a nerdy kid, and everyone was like, "Ha, this is funny."
You know what's crazy?
But
He
for
probably
Rich
started doing
Amiri
drugs
and,
because like
Plum Sixes, they're almost like cosplaying.
he wants to fit
people
what
from
he was
the
probably
streets,
saying.
which is-
I don't know anything about him,
As
so
a
I can't say
man,
too much
like
about
I
him.
don't know why you want to do that. I'm not gonna lie. Like one
What was
thing
he
I will
faking, that
say,
he just
though,
did
is,
drugs?
Rich Amiri could definitely beat someone up. He's a pretty big dude. I'm not gonna lie. So like I wouldn't say
tall is
he's
he?
soft or anything, but he's definitely not like that either. You know what I mean? And it's like the same thing with a lot of these other rappers too.
Say he's a big dude. How big is he? Pause. He's built like a stick. Hey, bro, that's hilarious. How tall is he? 6'4"? God damn, tall that nigga. Wish I was 6'4". He 10. He a whole foot taller than me. I just found out I fucked with one of his songs without knowing.
That are much bigger.
Which song is
For
it?
example,
It's
Summers.
probably-
If
it's
you
probably
like,
TikTok
listen to
one,
his
ain't it?
music from 2017, 2018, even 2019, he was That was
Call
when
him
he was
out,
like,
and he like my-
really started rapping about
Really
like
doing mad
guns
drugs, trying
and
to prove
drugs
you're a real
for
addict.
like,
Ain't that
not
sad?
just, like,
Oh, one call,
including
yeah,
it
the
in
TikTok one.
lines just to make it sound cool. Like he really started rapping about it, like he was doing it.
The
It
one with
wasn't
the body
really about that, or
streets.
that wasn't like part of his
Chill on my
persona or
goat,
anything. It was
Rich
just like
Amiri.
an
Alright, bro.
aspect of his image that just
Are
made
y'all-
him look
are you-
cooler, I
are
guess
you
you
done
would say.
talk-
And before that, it was
talking?
really
Tell
clear
me,
he was
baby,
just like
are
a
you done
regular
talking?
dude. But
What are you talking
slowly
about?
but surely, it became like a part of his persona until he kind of became street. Like I wouldn't say Summers is a street
You
rapper.
didn't even know it was
but
on TikTok?
The way he carries
So how'd you find
himself
the
now,
song?
it kind of is like that. Same thing with Can. Like if you look at older pictures of Can when he was just a producer in Slay World, he was pretty nerdy, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like he was a funny dude too. He was mad funny.
Got into reading
But
club?
slowly over
Wow.
time, he became like, I guess he just matured, but he also like started including that more into his music. But the thing about them is like they actually were drug
He
addicts.
couldn't
even
equate
though
to
it's,
my
like, weird to
God's
say,
skill
like,
and
he's a
power.
real drug
He had to
addict
bot
because he's,
streams
like,
to
a
be
fake
better
drug
than
addict.
him.
Or he actually has guns. He
How do you
doesn't,
bot streams
That's
on
like super
Spotify,
corny.
though?
You could still say that, you know what I mean? You could
Came
still
up with a
say like, okay,
playlist?
they at least
Yeah, probably
they
that makes sense.
They didn't grow up
Song
like that,
is
but at
popping,
least they're like kind of
so
embracing it.
it
You
probably
know
came
what
out,
I
yeah.
mean? But Rich Amiri, he's not really like, dude, you're from Boston.
Arena's
like,
horrible.
come
You
on,
messed
bro.
up on
Watch the
back-to-back
Celtics
messages.
game or something. I
Okay.
don't know.
Your
Are
point
the
being?
Patriots from Boston? I think they are. So the whole Summers thing kind of makes me wonder: is like in 1 or 2 years, are these guys gonna also become like fake gangsters or like fake thugs? I'm not saying Summers is like a fake thug or fake gangster, but are they gonna like start faking that stuff too? Or are they just gonna start
Can buy
making
on every
that their whole
platform?
image? You know what I mean? Because I actually
forgot
like
who I saw
Rich Amiri's
some streamer
songs where
bought
he
it
sang and
before.
stuff. Like he has this
Who was
one
it? I think it
song called
was.
Geneva, and that song is hard. Like I like. You know,
He
he has a
shot-
good singing
who wa-
voice.
who
I don't
was
know why
it?
he had to do
I
this
read
whole,
the
like,
other day.
street
Somebody had
stuff,
bought
and
it.
This doesn't make sense to me. I guess for him, like
They
his
said
ego and his
Arzell.
persona, it's cool, but I don't know. I don't know how to feel about it. Obviously, this type of stuff
They tryna
is just
pin
funny. Like,
him
you're gonna get made fun
like
of
he
if
fools
you
you.
get caught like that. But just in
My
general,
bad. What you say my bad to me for, nigga? You speaking your
and
mind.
lastly, this is something I just noticed as I was recording this video. I realized that he went on that platform Creativity because he was dropping like a more
Random Straight out was
street-themed
low-key
album,
hating?
which is pretty corny.
Not
to me.
really.
Like imagine going on like a platform that only
Calling out isn't
interviews, like,
hating.
not only
What you
interviews,
say
but, like,
after and stuff like that, that's
predominantly interviews,
hating.
like street rappers to like make it seem like you're street too, and then start faking an accent.
Del
there,
Bots?
like, that's pretty cringe,
Apparently
in my
packing
opinion. But
mistake
overall,
think that.
he's not like a weirdo or anything. To be honest, he seems like a normal guy, pretty chill and stuff. Especially compared to a lot of other people. Like he's not out here starting drama or anything. It's just that like
It was
faking,
questionable, but
being
I
where you're
ain't
from,
I ain't
it's
saying
different.
none.
I mean, what do you expect? You know, I think there was this one rapper named Slim Jesus, and in an interview, he basically admitted to like not being about what he rapped about, and he was like a skinny white kid.
I
who
remember
was,
this
like,
nigga.
with music videos and had music videos with guns in them, and was rapping about all that street stuff. And the moment he said that in the interview, it was over for him. Same thing with 6ix9ine. He snitched. It was over for him. But recently, you know, I'm talking about like more mainstream stuff. Like
He has like
people like Lil
100
Mama.
views and like 5
it
people
looks
talk,
like
so I
he's
don't
gonna
know.
have a flourishing career, even though he's completely faking all of his stuff. And
Who's
you know,
Arzell again?
part
I
of,
play
like,
GTA with him.
obviously rap
time ago.
bands, they're not all from the streets, especially
This
Rich
Fortnite
Amiri
gameplay
fans,
is
they're all from
convincing.
TikTok. But I mean, like in general, like all these people that are fans of him, you know, I'm from the suburbs. I'm not like a huge fan of him or anything, but most of his fans are from the suburbs and that type of. They're just from nice areas, you know what I mean? Or not nice areas. They're not from the hood, you know what I mean? So
Yeah,
are
like
they gonna like
86, I think.
penalize him for this? Nah, probably not. But I feel
I
like
don't-
even they are gonna laugh.
I don't keep up.
Man, if
I don't keep up with nobody's shit but my own. I ain't gonna lie. It's like called we murk people, but we don't go out being like Bravo 6 going dark. Man, I ain't gonna lie, Wired. You need to find a way, hack into the Twitch database and delete that message yourself, bro. Find a way to do that. That was the most restarted message I've ever seen in my life, bro. You gotta. What the fuck was that, bro? What the hell are you saying? When I see him, he got like 146. What's drama with Rich Amiri? He just apparently bots his views. Apparently he just bots his views. That was bad, man. I ain't gonna lie, that was embarrassing, bro. I'm being dead serious, Wired. You gotta low key reevaluate that message. Make sure you never send a message like that ever again to any chat, bro. Not even mine, not to anyone. Never delete that kind of vocabulary, that kind of way of thinking out of your brain, bro. Get rid of it. It's not taking you far. That was dog shit, bro. That was terrible. He's not actually gonna do what he's saying. But that's the point though, is it's not that he's just doing what he's saying. Everyone do shit like that. But he is becoming what he's saying he's doing. Like I could sit here and make music and be like, I'm rapping about killing people, but when you see me, I'm playing Minecraft and chilling. The problem niggas have him is he's becoming a thug or a fake wannabe, you know, the shit he's rapping about. If he was rapping about this stuff and was chilling like, oh, I'm just making good music, nigga, nobody won't care for real. But Bravo 6 going dark. Who the fuck we talking? We talking about Rich Amiri, the king of every city right now, king of the 5 states, king of America if you really think about it. Exactly. You try to double down. It goes from being almost like you're kind of just doing like rap stories in a way to now you're doing rap stories and acting like, apparently this nigga fakes his accent. His whole name is fake. Apparently his whole views and streams is fake. Shit, the nigga's just fake. Like apparently he's just completely fake. Like that's when it gets bad. You don't know who Rich Amiri is? You missing out, bro.
On and on. That dude got 10 million monthly listeners. But I noticed something very, very small. He's been doing this thing lately where he's not talking on the media as much. He might post that he's gonna have a show or something.
To the
like
Zell
that.
thing, I don't know. I don't know if he bossed or nothing. I don't ever speak on nobody. But my 2 cents will be,
but right now, for what
it is strange, especially when there isn't that much
like
like.
with the media no more. Nor that he talks about the underground.
I remember when like a long time ago, it was like he had a stream in like 3 weeks or something, because that's when me and him were pretty cool. And he had went live and had like 300 people in that bitch, and I was just like, and I had speculated, but like I said, I never talk down on nobody or put nobody down or say anything about anybody. So I was just simply curious. I'm like,
when you going up in the underground and you got 10 million monthly listeners, you usually get praise. You know what I'm saying? Your fans love it. People
I don't know either. I
congratulate
shouldn't
you.
say
You're supposed to
that
have, like,
it ain't my
strong
business.
support
I mean, you
people
could speak
that's
your mind,
fighting
bro.
for
You're a
you
human, bro.
sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
You
You
could say
gotta
whatever
let
the fuck
that
you want.
time
Who the
for
fuck
you
gonna
to
check
get
you?
exposed for his
It's just what
real
you say
voice.
after that
People
and stuff
was
like
saying
that.
He was faking his whole persona and stuff like that. So yeah, that still happened. But these dudes then took it to a whole different notch. I'm not sure how this getting out there.
He got
but whoever's
100
doing this
views,
is
5 people
wrong,
talking chat.
man.
I've
They
seen
showed
that
a whole
1,000
photo
times
of him acting
over every
like he was
category.
going to jail.
So what do you
But it
say?
only
You
got
say that's
worse
real or
once
not?
people start showing videos of him getting smacked up.
And it's real.
Sure y'all know what
Definitely
slapbox
possible.
is.
It's
You know what
possible
I'm
to be
saying?
real
It's not
anything.
a real fight. But the underground been exposing him because it's just like all that stuff that he's saying in this song definitely don't add up to these videos. They saying that this the guy that be talking about in this
Real deal
songs and
lurkers.
stuff like that. They said this is
The only
Rich
reason I say
Amiri
I
before the
was,
rap. And I feel like this been happening
like,
for months. They are
speculative
not
about it
leaving bro alone. And I
is
feel
'cause
bad for Rich Amiri, 'cause it's just
I
like, when
understand
you
if
going up
follow
and
count was
underground,
higher.
I'm pretty sure this the last
Like,
thing
you
that
know,
you want to see on the internet. Because you got to think about it, bro. People
like
already think
a
that
big
Rich Amiri is
follow
corny
count or
and
something.
cringe and stuff
But the
like
follow
that.
count
But this
is
only
similar
gonna
to
make it
mine,
worse 'cause people gonna start
and
showing
no
videos of
partner.
him randomly
Similar
getting
to mine
smacked up.
and
Start even getting worse.
shit like
Start
that.
getting
So then
rappers talking about it. Like
it gets
Sai said
iffy. But
something
like I
about it the
said,
other day.
Tapped on his classmate. Hey, take these pictures real quick. Take it by the brick wall.
that might be where it's
Classmate
getting odd. That's what I'm
confused
saying. That's what I'm saying.
them is in a college dorm.
Cause it's similar to my follow time or my followers amount, no partner, and I don't know now because I haven't, like I said, I don't watch it no more. Still fuck with him to an extent. We don't talk or nothing, but when I was like watching or whatever, he wasn't streaming much. It'd be like 1 or 2 streams every. I wonder if he had them kids he was talking about. It'd be like 1 or 2 streams every like 2 weeks or something.
Acting like
Off
he's
the
in
noti,
jail.
instantly
Yeah, go
like
make a sad face like
200
his
people.
mama them ain't got no bail money for him.
And the guy that Rich Amiri is fighting, the cheese ball, the big white guy. This the dude that been leaking all the videos of them play fighting and stuff like that. He leaked it all on Twitter. And imagine somebody keeping all this stuff.
Yeah,
in
I don't know what I
until
watched,
you
bro.
blow up and make a name for yourself. It's just like, damn. And y'all already know what
I don't know. That was terrible. That was worse than Doopy's edits.
Rich Amiri is also a building character.
He blew up on
Not
TikTok
only
and he
videos
got
like
banned.
that, He not engaged.
That'll
with
do
the
it, bro.
underground, and that's a
Banning
huge thing.
niggas,
That's
that shit
good.
sucks.
But something is telling me that his support base is nowhere near the underground. You don't see dudes on Twitter or IG fighting for him. And I want to make it clear that I enjoy enjoy Rich Amiri music. But
Pushing
when
it?
have y'all ever heard
Really?
somebody that's in the underground that's very in tune with different music in the underground say, hey, I'm finna go bump this new Rich Amiri? Nope. You don't hear that for real. I just don't. Anytime a person come around,
I'm
talking
finna go
about
bump this new Rich
They
Amiri.
automatically gonna assume that you probably a TikToker or something. I don't know, because the hate been getting so bad for Rich Amiri. Because I mess with Rich Amiri, and I'm sure other people do. But don't y'all ever ask yourself, y'all be like, damn, with all this hate that he's getting, who the f is playing One Call? Who the f is playing his music at all? That's why people keep making these assumptions where they thinking.
Do niggas really play Rich Amiri? That's a good point though.
Because I'm sure y'all got a few group chats out there. Try to send a Rich Amiri song in there one day. You might get kicked out. What YouTuber, what audience have y'all been seeing streaming One Call? My point exactly. You don't see it. So that's why
It's not a bad song. To be honest, I think this take is very subjective. I think the reason why niggas don't play it is because it's got that like TikTok essence over his head. But he got some pretty alright songs, bro. It's hard. Your opinion doesn't matter. Whenever anything is biased, you are axed out the conversation. You don't bring logical conversations. You are like the most biased person I ever known, but that's okay. So he definitely not view botting. He had like 300K followers and his clips were getting like 400+K views. Oh no, he's up. How am I biased? We're not doing this right now, Adi. We're not doing this.
People haven't stopped talking about Rich Amiri, man. And shout out to my boy Slash. But I remember he told me like this story one time where he met Rich Amiri after like a show. And this was recent. This was last year, of course. And I'm pretty sure this is right after he dropped Ghetto Fabulous. And Slash told me that he asked Rich Amiri, bro, how you feel about the underground? How you feel about the state of the underground? And he kind of mumbled and said, bro, I don't really mess with these dudes, bro. I don't like the underground for real like that. Because I'm an underground fan too. But I can say
it's
as
very
a community,
disrespectful.
bro,
You do
we
it to
be
yourself,
tripping
bro.
Sometimes, y'all. At least
Well,
don't
who cry wolf?
just let them cook, bro. Because at least bro trying to get away from this. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all follow my kick right now for them daily streams. That's where I be at. Tell me what anime y'all been watching lately. Don't forget to follow my IG too. I had to get rid of them strikes.
What are you
so
saying?
I could upload.
Exactly. I cooked. Nigga got hit with his own shit. Oh man.
If you look up online right now, Rich Amiri and the word hate, you're gonna see that for some reason the underground got a huge problem with Somebody took the time out their day to make a whole
He's
song
talking to you,
on why they
Pay.
thought
He's
Rich
talking
Amiri
to
was
you.
buying this stream. And it almost seems like Rich Amiri just doesn't care because you haven't seen him recently talking about anything or talking to anybody. He just been staying in his own lane and not trying to meet right. He got 10 million monthly listeners. The last thing he needs to worry about is some cheeseball in the underground trying to expose him for being
Like, what if Rich Amiri really is real though? Like, what if this is real?
Oh yeah, he faking it.
I'm trying to give him the benefit of the doubt because everybody type of numbers. I give everybody the benefit of the doubt.
Go back and find pictures of you, bro. Like I ain't gonna lie, bro. That is.
It's not real.
Like,
You never know.
Cause some of y'all are grown. You know what I'm saying? I want to keep it real and be like, I ain't gonna lie. Can y'all get off my? You know what I'm saying?
Like,
bro?
what if Rich Amiri just taking the world by
Like
storm right now? Niggas not giving him his credit.
Blowing up. It happened to Lonely before. People will do anything to find them videos, them old gaming videos of you just being a kid. You know what I'm saying? And do anything to like tear your name down. And it's really not your fault. It's the person that's trying to expose you fault because he just gotta wipe his mouth. Some of these dudes are just
If his views
you
are
know,
proved
taking
real,
time out your day
I'll
to
buy.
expose him, slap
You
him
put
up.
it for the rest of your life. For the rest of your life, when you get your own house, when you move 2 times, when you get your gaming room, whatever you do, you have to have 5 Rich Amiri pictures forever. Even if Rich Amiri falls off next year, for the rest of your life, you need to have 5 Rich Amiri posters everywhere you go. One in your car just for safety measures.
Like that. I just had to get the info out there. What was the point
What you
of
mean,
this?
hell no?
What really happened is that Rich Amiri actually responded to all the hate that he
You have to
received.
put one over your ceiling when you're fucking your wife, or whatever you fucking ending up with. You have to look up at the ceiling every day and thank Rich Amiri for making great music before you have sexual intercourse.
And not only that, this so-called fake streams and stuff like that, he responded to all that. But y'all know that thing where the rapper
Why'd you say it
posts
like that?
something and he-
Nigga, because you went to other genders, I guess, if you want to say genders. You went to other shit. Nigga, what the fuck?
played it real fast. That's their aesthetic or something. He kind of went on a full reign. He responded with all this. He said also, why y'all trying to expose me with that I say or I post publicly? As if I was trying to hide it or something. As if I don't know how the internet works, despite it being my job. And Miri never thought we'll find this. And it'd be a public interview. And then somebody responded and said, you faked a whole mugshot, cornball. And he put, what? Question mark? And there's proof out there that he think he did fake a mugshot. I'm not gonna lie.
Wait, can I see the
Somebody
fake
showed
mugshot?
the mugshot? And then he replied with this. I was 14 in this. I'm 20 years old.
Why he type in all caps?
History of my life until you find something negative. Then you base it on my entire character and then act like that's somehow reasonable. But the last tweet he said one more thing. Stop saying I'm trying to act like something I'm not. I'm not trying to put on a persona. Y'all not as smart as y'all swear y'all are. If I wanted to fool y'all, it wouldn't take much. Akon convinced y'all he was straight, and you think I couldn't? You know what I'm saying? I think Rich Amiri music is cool. But honestly, I don't even think he should respond to stuff like this, bro. Even if they exposing you for slapboxing and being a kid, faking this mugshot or whatever. All these
I guess you're
videos
playing me
and stuff,
too.
Bro, it's only created more streams for one call or whatever. I would never bump one call in my own time, but I'm just saying for the casuals, the people out there, the fans. And some of them dudes in the comments that keep saying, yo, he's botting his streams and stuff like that. It's only creating more plays for him. And not only that, some of y'all will say that Rich Amiri is trash, and then you go bump some new Cash Dom. It's not a diss or none. I'm just keeping it real. I'm seeing Rich Amiri with Fago and Tekka and stuff like that, bro. He doing his thing, but I do get it though.
Oh yeah, Rich Amiri up, bro.
And Tekka and stuff like that, bro.
Man, Rich Amiri shit real. Y'all hate him, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I can understand where y'all coming from because there's people out there that's really like that. So faking a persona is not cool at all. Even if he did fake a mugshot or not, it's not cool.
It's
at
coming
all.
soon.
I'm sure y'all got family like me where your cousins or Uncle Leg, man, them dudes is really like that. Whatever you rap in your songs, they gonna take you serious. You feel me? And I'm thinking the same way as y'all too, but I don't really care too much. But it don't make sense how you come into the game and you kind of sound like you from a regular dude, right? But then out of nowhere you have an Atlanta accent, you know.
I'm rooting for Rich Amiri, bro. Everybody want to hate on him right now. I'm rooting for him, bro. Until proven guilty, he's innocent. What the saying is? Innocent until proven guilty.
Maybe you are like that. You know what I'm saying?
What happened to Pierre Bourne? What happened to him?
We just don't know that. Nobody really knows. So whoever watching this video that's a part of Rich Amiri team, because I know y'all watch these videos, gang. Ain't the manager name Matt Barnes? Matt, something like that. Whatever the manager name is, he cool. Take all the hate that's been going on and just
guilty and
prove
until proven innocent.
You know
That's my mindset. That's my mindset on certain things.
Rappers and random people just talking about Amiri, bro. That's only creating more streams, bro. Y'all playing right into the game. They got you. That's it. But I know y'all told me.
I don't hear people talk about him. Is he still popular?
I've been watching that lately.
Man,
Anime y'all been watching.
in your mindset, you never heard people ever talk about Pierre.
Don't forget to follow my IG.
Not like that, like
right
that.
Now. I love y'all so much. Y'all stay blessed. Peace.
But I don't know what he doing. I think he's still doing his thing, I guess. I don't know. I don't really listen to him. Not in person? Yeah. Niggas definitely will never talk about Pierre in person. Look how many of us seen them shits back in the day. It's kind of crazy.
Accent, fake gangsta, fake streams. Is Rich Amiri the most illegitimate underground rapper ever? Okay, guys. So recently, you're
Are you the only one that never watched them? Nah.
Just
Just like how there's a lot of us that have watched them. You definitely not the only one who has.
I'm not gonna lie, I don't like spreading fake news on people, so I like to let things, simmer, see how it goes, and it just keeps getting worse.
All right, after this video, I go to sleep, guys.
He cannot catch a break. People have always hated Rich Amiri.
I only get 2 hours of sleep.
These are just some haters, but
oh no, I think I get 3.
Stuff that is coming out, and some of the stuff I found was just like, wow, oh my god, what?
I'll leave you.
By the end of this video, if you watch the whole thing, you will literally find out that, oh my god, this guy, there is not an ounce of
why don't you be free on the weekend?
He doesn't have a single bone.
Since I'm here streaming 24/7.
That's not what this video is about. It's about whether or not Rich Amiri is an industry plant and fake rapper. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay guys, so without saying anything, we have all heard that one song, One Call. I don't trust a soul, I don't trust nobody. We've all heard that.
Facts.
And that song has went absolutely ballistic over the last couple of months. It's trending on TikTok, Spotify, everywhere. And it's taken the rapper who made it, Rich Amiri, up with it. Or at least it looks like it has, because it has 86 million streams. And Rich Amiri has recently hit 10 million monthly listeners. Oh my god.
Do whatever you gotta do. Set on the weekend.
So at first, people were like, oh, wow, it's getting a little traction because, it's going crazy on TikTok. Eventually, it was going crazier and crazier.
Leave you alone with the demons.
It was going crazy on TikTok, but eventually the song
was
going
sorry.
And crazier and crazier, and we're like, oh my god, and it was going crazier and crazier. And then he just hit 10 million monthly listeners, and the eyebrows were fully raised, and people were like, all right, something's going on. And it looks like there was. However, before we even go into that,
it's gonna pay off.
Let's talk about Rich Amiri's inauthenticity. All right.
I don't want to,
but
really
unfortunately, kicked off this whole fakeness or fake Rich Amiri or how he's buying.
I miss Fortnite.
Actually, not even the streams itself.
I'm gonna play Fortnite tomorrow.
The fact that this guy faked his government name, having a or like a show name is cool, right? Like, you know, many artists have it. Like, you know, not everyone is born with a super, you know, name that just rolls off the tongue. We understand it's important, right? But it takes a special breed.
Somebody told me
fake
beefuniverse
their
rolls off the
government
tongue.
name. Like,
Like I told somebody
Anyways,
like
or actually,
my
I do
YouTube
know why.
before, and they're
Because
like,
this
"That's
guy's
such a good
real-
name."
I'll give you the fake name first. At first, his fake name was Amiri Dexter Chase, and he went by Rich Amiri. So people are like, "Oh, okay, so they're just calling Rich Amiri." Yeah, that makes sense. But then it came out that this dude's name was Elijah Policard, and he was studying engineering in college.
It is. Thank you.
Immediately when this came out, people on Twitter were going crazy. One guy said, "Rich Amiri is the biggest fraud in
Couldn't
the
come up with a
industry."
name.
Another guy said, "What these
The way I
white
got
guys
it
be
was so
saying,
random.
They say these are studio gangsters," and people even found
Name
Rich
makers.
Amiri's old Spotify. They also updated his
Elijah.
Wikipedia immediately, which I thought was kind of funny.
Hey, that's
This guy
hilarious.
faked his government name, which is just like
That's hilarious.
on
They
top of
updated
that,
his shit.
He faked a mugshot, and I'm gonna play the video by this rapper named CyXO, who kind of like made fun of him.
This motherfucker tapped on his classmate. Hey, take these pictures real quick. Take it by the brick wall. Classmate probably confused as fuck. This motherfucker is in a college dorm, acting like he's in jail. Yeah, it gonna make a sad face like his mama them ain't got no bail money for him.
On
What
top
the?
of that,
What are
he
you
was
supposed
also
to?
exposed by CyXO for like
Ain't got no bail money for him. He's in jail. Yeah, it gonna make a sad face like his mama them ain't got no bail money for him.
on
Eli,
top of
have you
that,
seen this
he was
video?
Also exposed by CyXO for like not really being about that life when they first linked, and I'm gonna play that video for you too.
I'm flying, and you see I'm standing up. Look.
A little bit.
The first day I met Rich Amiri in real life, I had my stick on me, right? He like, oh shit, oh boy, you got a stick on you? Let me see that bit. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fuck with you. I'm gonna let you hold the stick. I get him, man, the stick. On God, this the first thing he get doing with that bit. I said, oh hell, now this boy, get this bitch ass nigga the fuck.
That was kind of obvious. It was pretty clear this guy was never like a gangster.
That's how they always do
But,
these
you know,
type of videos.
Okay, I guess you're allowed to have an image or whatever. But at a certain point, it's just crazy. However, let's get into Rich Amiri's stats, okay? Because his stats are quite
I'm
impressive.
old.
And after we
It's
get
okay.
into stats,
Me too.
we're going to get into his botting allegations. And that's kind of what most people are wondering about. So anyways, right now on TikTok, One Call is number 10 on the charts. It has about 600 or 700,000 videos made. It has 2 billion views total in January. And this is translated to his Spotify monthly listeners. In January, he had
Just
1
wipe you out,
million
please. Nah, not
monthly
yet.
listeners, which is a lot for him. In February, he had 4 million. And now in March, he has 10 million. And no, I don't think in May he's going to have 20 million. But you get what I'm saying. However, immediately people said, yo, this could be from...
You ready?
playlists.
Nah,
And
not
I'm
yet,
gonna
not
lie,
yet.
He's on Rap Caviar and today's top hits and these top hits. Like, Rap Caviar, that's got to add like 5 million. I don't know, maybe not 5 million, but that adds a lot of monthly listeners, especially like
Hell
the
yeah.
spot on it. Because
What's up, Adi?
people who aren't into music, they just listen to these types of like playlists, and that's where they get their songs from. So it definitely helps. He's number 19 in the top USA charts on Spotify, top 50, number 39
Oh,
on the
nice.
global
What
charts,
kind? Pineapple?
and number 15 on the top 50 USA. He's also peaked on Billboard. He's entered at number 79, and now he's on 60.
TSA, actually. I actually was trying to order mac and cheese on the side of pizza, but I accidentally ordered mac and cheese pizza. It was pretty shit, but it wasn't bad. But it was kind of like, what am I eating?
One Call has like 95 million on Spotify, and he has like close to 11 million monthly listeners, like 11 monthly listeners, and his music video has 7 million views. Okay, so
Passed
it
on,
looks
though.
like he's
It
doing
wasn't
really
bad.
good, right? Except
Yeah, it was pretty good,
turns
but it
out
just
he's
looks
not.
like
And there have been
not
tons
good.
of botting allegations, but there was one specifically from this one guy who said
That is the
Ken
fattest
where
food
he
I've ever
basically
heard. It's
said
pretty good,
Rich
though. It's pretty
Amiri's
good.
One Call was 70% botted, and I'm not gonna lie. After what I show you, it's pretty much gonna be confirmed that he botted it, and I'm gonna explain.
He
to you.
bought it for
Alright,
real?
so let's read what this guy said. Can't confirm, not speculate. So this is not speculation according to this guy. Rich Amiri's One Call record is 70% plus botted. I've worked with every member of his amateur team across many projects. He called them amateurs, so I guess, yeah. They bought every single one. It's why Dro Kenji, Rod Ken, Ty Fontaine, Lil Spirit, and other internet money signees went nowhere. Barely any real fans. So
Oh,
couldn't do any
shit.
shows, always canceling. If you don't know who Dro Kenji is, he's like this kind of like fake Juice WRLD that internet money signed, and I guess they bought it all his streams. And he's kind of talented. He has a nice voice, but like you look at his YouTube, those streams, those video views are clearly fake, and makes sense that he doesn't have any real fans. He can't do shows. Rod Ken, I think Rod Ken is pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie, but yeah, it makes sense. His stuff is botted too. Ty Fontaine, yeah, you probably heard about the guy. pretty sure he got. By the way, I'm pretty sure 3 out of 4. Okay, Rockcan is in jail. Lil Spirit got dropped. Ty Fontaine got dropped. Joe Kenji still with them, and they went nowhere. And they're right. Another one, and afterwards he said, one of my closest friends in music even oversaw Rich's marketing last year, as his people reach out to different marketers to get online motion. Just among it, it's not a proportional amount of botting. It's the most of anyone on the radar. He is nowhere near on. It's all a niche echo chamber perception banging around a local online group of fans fueled by bots more than ever. Even his little fan page is ran by his A&R and botted. Dang, your fan page is ran by your A&R and botted? Jesus
What's
Christ.
A&R?
He should either tone himself down because he's a loud liar.
He probably does have a script. He's still stuttering. That's literally me.
Or come to terms with being deluded. He's aware of this. I've spoken with him. Signed to the same label.
Nigga said pedo gang.
Streams
and even
after our
pedo
breakup.
gang.
So apparently internet money is like,
Okay, bro. You could literally just retake it, bro. Nigga messed up and said, okay, hold on. Like, you could really just end the recording and redo it, bro. Come on, bro.
Streams after our... Oh, wait, hold on. So
like, come on, bro.
Internet money is like known for botting... Or I'm not going to say that. Apparently internet money is known by these like Spotify playlists.
Oh, boy.
Guys,
appreciate the motherfucking raid, bro. I was so loud.
The text messages that he
First that boy out here streaming.
Hit me wanting to help on Rich and Mary's song.
Appreciate the raid, man. Hope you had a W stream.
Never mind, 10K, got it from here. I'll come back when we have something with no motion, see if you can get to work on it. Said yes, lots. Let's work shitty songs instead of what's already going. Regularly mocked for how do nothing his small team are. I myself had an artist I developed.
I low-key like the messing up though.
After
makes it feel more homey and natural.
Myself, but I was privy.
Thanks for the raid again, man.
Money quite a while overseeing things.
Watch Fortnite, hell no. It's just in the background.
Messages or DMs between a guy named Brandon Dalton. 100% there is. Let me know what the next spec.
Yeah, it's his background. It's his background. Excuse me.
Joe Kenji, marketing secured, shaved at least 5K off that back when Kenji was botted. So this guy showed proof that Joe Kenji was botted. You can look at his... Have you heard of Joe Kenji? You probably haven't. It's okay. He's nothing crazy. And if you look at his numbers, they're definitely botted. Rich Amiri's, it looks like they went crazy with the botting, at least according to him. And honestly, I don't really disagree. Another thing I would like to say is, I don't know if you guys remember, but Munch, I was doing research for another video on my main channel, and something that popped up was that, by the way, Ice Spice was also signed to Capitol Records and Internet Money, so she has a joint deal. So
we know.
Not Internet Money, 10K Projects, which Rich Amiri is fully signed to. He's under Internet Money first, but you know.
Holy shit, this nigga stutter
Munch was
bug.
like the song of the summer when
I look, you like it though.
And after, it didn't even appear on Billboard for like a super long time, or I don't even know if it ever did. And it only hit about like 40 million.
I've been said she was about
like
it.
30 something million streams after it's.
Guy don't know shit. Nah, he in his bag right now.
20 like on the same amount
slow,
of time
recognize
basically
slow.
as Rich Amiri's one calls have been
Yo,
about.
I'll let you rock. I'm about to go to sleep, body. No need to go to sleep.
So,
with negativity,
there
bro.
Definitely is a lot of evidence towards Rich Amiri's whole, faking streams. You then look at
why we having a convo though? Fact, it's a good video.
He made like a whole slideshow explaining Rich Amiri was like faking his streams. And I'm gonna play this little video. And basically, Jay said that he knew a guy who
great.
Basically confirmed or admitted.
I'm saying no. You're making me sad.
His streams. I'm gonna play it real quick.
Okay, so first off,
because now he's
as
at
a fact,
3.4 million
you know who I'm talking about.
listeners.
You know what I'm talking about. A good friend of both of ours that we fuck with, the younger one, already told me that he buys his streams. He already told me this. But then I'm looking, okay, well on Spotify, you got songs doing better than Oh Lord.
All you gotta do is support. Support the grind.
Be on Instagram.
Next year I'm gonna be free.
Hey, 4 days ago I was going through Instagram Reels. Still see 556. Still see Oh Lord.
Next year I'm gonna be free.
Got that many streams
all day, every day.
But nobody see it. I don't see it nowhere in my algorithm.
I can't sing one Rich Amiri song. I'm not even a Rich Amiri hater.
Yeah.
There's just nothing that brought me to continue to listening to Rich Amiri.
Daydream yourself.
One call.
Shit's not even to sleep for real.
If that's the need.
So you're probably thinking, wow, that's a pretty good shot that,
even more than you do.
Streams. But wait, there's more, all right? So Jace on
never met a slow person except my dad.
A presentation that someone sent him, I believe.
Is your dad actually slow?
Botting songs.
And my dad looked up
why Rich Amiri's botting. There's one song called One Call, and I've heard it about 3 times. Look at the numbers of the video, and I still don't remember the hook. It has 3.3 million views. The linear growth, which means it's just slowing, going up. But I've seen huge spike in the view
Come on, stop it, bro.
View count, and he basically showed
Rich Amiri's man.
YouTube numbers, and you can kind of see the daily average and there's another thing they show too. They show the YouTube stats, and then another thing they show, hold on, They show that Rich Amiri. They show that.
Okay, I can fuck with this video. This nigga's not serious. He's talking about, okay, hold on. Nigga, you could just cut it. Nigga, you can just cut it and show the clip. What do you mean? What do you mean? Okay, hold on. I'll fuck with that, though. I'll fuck with that
The
heavy.
daily average, and there's another thing they show too. They show the YouTube stats, and then another thing they show. Hold on. They show that Rich Amiri.
No, I fuck with it. I fuck with it. I
Out
fuck with it. I
of
fuck with
nowhere,
it.
random comment spikes started showing up on his YouTube, which also shows that it's like botted and whatnot. And if you're hearing the camera sound, it's because I'm screenshotting the pictures because Jay skipped over some of it.
This nigga's editing while he's commentating. Hey, this is gold. This is gold. I fuck with this. Hey, this is gold. I'm stealing this nigga's flow. I ain't gonna lie. Anytime I do like a voiceover video, I'm stealing this. This is priceless gold, bro. This is great. No, this is actually amazing. This nigga's like literally editing while he's doing his commentary. This is golden. I'm stealing this. I'm dead stealing this. 'Cause I was already gonna start doing voiceovers. I'm stealing this nigga shit. Oh my god.
Out of nowhere, random comment spikes started showing up.
This is
on
great,
YouTube,
bro.
Which also shows that it's like botted and whatnot. And if you're hearing the
It might be a Google slideshow for real.
Because Jay skipped over some of it, but it's pretty like wow.
And who the fuck is this
guy
motherfucker?
This guy really like just botted everything. Like what in this is real?
No, this is a great video, real. All jokes aside.
So, okay. Is this guy botting and faking streams? Yes, he is botting.
I low-key feel like I would be good at doing these kind of videos. Not like the style, but just like discussion videos about stuff going on in the world.
And, I'm a YouTuber, so
I feel like I can get a lot of people riled up with some of the shit I say. I got a lot of people that also agree with the shit I say. I feel like this would be like, boom.
You saw those comments?
He's a
too?
fraud?
Like those
Yeah,
are
I
fake
see, bro. I
comments.
see, bro.
Someone definitely botted his streams. Sorry, his YouTube views. They definitely botted.
Oh,
his
literally, who
streams
is that?
because I'm not gonna lie, like Internet Money, they have like, and I guess 10K Projects too. They have a history of this. Like they fake streams. So it looks like they just botted Rich Amiri's song completely. It's very interesting, and they have a history of botting artists, which I kind of explained too. So why would they not? So like, okay, if someone has done something multiple times, why would they not do it again?
It's actually very crazy how common people bot, bro.
To it, and all these people coming out and saying that his streams are botted, you know, you put two and two together, and this guy botted his streams. So now we're gonna go into the more like analysis stuff on just.
You know who doesn't bot?
Okay, first of all, this
Me.
dude is not.
I know you're
like,
definitely not gonna say me,
about
but
it, all right?
I don't.
This dude is not about it at all. Okay, like you saw his thing, Elijah Policard. This dude is a fake gangster. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, whatever. Kenyatta, blah blah blah. Me, I don't bot.
I made sure the best beat you ever gonna hear on God, bro.
Play it.
That's just when I come on Friday.
All right, so you watched that video, right? Rich Amiri was just a goofy kid. He was like a nerdy, like just a little goofball. I'm not gonna lie, like he was just.
He's
like one of
literally a
us. He
nerd
decided
in
to
computer
hop on a
science.
mic
He's not a
and he put
thug.
in work,
Like, that don't got nothing to do with
he put
nothing,
in
bro.
music, and now he fakes that.
I know
he's a
some
street
thugs
guy.
that's in school.
And is that weird? That's pretty weird.
Y'all perceptions of thugs is very, very blinded. By the way, just cause niggas be in school and all type of shit does not mean they're not a thug, bro.
Pretty weird to me. I'm not gonna lie. Another thing is he also got This is really weird. Randolph police look for doorbell ringer with possible knock. Randolph police.
Oh my
are
God,
trying
can
to
this nigga stop
identify and
calling
speak
me,
with a teenager who was
bro?
caught on tape approaching a resident's door after allegedly tucking what appears to be a
Not answering,
knock
bro. Stop
into his
fucking
waistband.
calling me,
So
bro.
he's probably like stealing. So Rich Amiri was like stealing people's packages. I don't know. So
Wanna
after
hear
this
it?
article,
Listen. Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hey, why you not at sleep still?
You said what?
Why you not at sleep still? You say you gotta get up and go to work.
Grind don't stop.
Huh?
Grind don't stop.
What?
The grind don't stop.
What is that?
The grind.
I don't understand.
You know, the grind. You know, the work.
What do you mean the work?
Like I'm in the field all day.
Oh, but you can't be driving the car and be not sleeping on.
No, I'm good.
Huh?
Yeah, I'm good.
No. If you do that, then you can't be using the car to work on.
Yeah. I can't use the car. I'll buy my own car.
No, but you have to sleep.
I can't use the car, right? I'll buy my own car. Are we square now? I'm tired of y'all doing all these damn threats and stuff every day. If I can't use the car, I'll buy my own car.
Why don't you sleep? It's dangerous. Hello?
Yes.
It's dangerous for your own good, AJ. Hey, you get on the road and you'll be sleeping. You had a close encounter and you are still doing it. Huh? You're gonna go to where you're gonna drive. The risk, the insurance on the car has even expired. Now that I'm coming to take care of it. You're driving the car without insurance. It's not good, AJ. And you don't even get yourself good rest too. It's not like somebody's forcing you to do something, but it's just for your own good, okay? Please.
That's just his accent, Audie. His accent, and it's 3 a.m. in the morning.
Was dropped. Rich Amiri actually had something stuff to say. He said, "I was in this.
He
I'm
can hear
20
me.
Years old. Y'all dig
Like
to the
ever
history
so
of my
like
life until you find
if I get
something
loud a little bit,
then
they
you
can hear
base
me."
my entire character off that and act like that's somehow reasonable. He also said, "Also, why y'all try to expose me with stuff I say or post publicly, as if I was trying to hide it, as if I don't know how the internet works, being it my job."
Nigga, he's on
You'd
stream.
never find this, and it being a public interview.
People crash
I
and
think he was
die
talking
over
about
lack
the
of
fake
sleep.
accent. The person said, "You faked a mugshot, cornball," and he put a bunch of question
Hey,
mark
man.
emojis. I guess he's one to fake like it.
What my title say?
He also said, "One more thing. Stop saying I'm trying to act like
What
something.
my
I'm
title
not,
say, Rhea?
Or I'm trying to put on a persona. Y'all not as smart as y'all swear y'all are. If I wanted to fool y'all, it wouldn't take much. Akon convinced y'all he was street, and you think I couldn't? No, man. You really couldn't. You did a horrible job of it." I think this was kind of like lame by him. I feel like he just shouldn't have said anything. I mean, you know, if you make Walmart feature music and you start rapping about, like, you know, selling packs and shipping packs and doing this and doing that and being about it like that, yeah, you're faking that you're a thug or gangster, whatever you want to call
I had
it.
some weird menu on my screen.
Another
What
thing
menu?
was there were a bunch of like old videos of Rich Amiri just getting packed up by some white kid, just like absolutely given the beats. Like, this dude was, it happened like 3 times in a row. Like, more videos just keep on resurfacing, so I can't even
See what I mean, man?
play these videos.
They do them goddamn threats.
If you want to go find them, you can go find them. He was just getting embarrassed.
Tired of that shit.
I remember
I'm not even gonna
think
get into a
someone
rant.
posted-
I'm not even gonna do it anymore. But when I told them niggas I was gonna buy my own car, they told me not to. And they told me not to so they can manipulate me and still control me, bro. Like, it's so bad, bro. It doesn't even make sense how bad, like, niggas could be manipulative, bro. It don't even make sense how you could do that. You tell me how to get my own shit and all type of shit. You're right, though, Audie. I'm just gonna shut up.
Bro was getting like humiliated his whole life. Music saved him, but you know, that's a little messed up. But yeah, it's just not looking good for this guy. There was another person who also exposed him. This guy named Squillo. Rich Amiri said, "Send your number, gang. I'm gonna be in New York soon." So he was trying to pretend like he was about to pull up on this guy, right? So he said, he finally grew a pair.
Yeah, but that felt like a shut up. So I'm just gonna shut up.
On your story, either if you're really trying to crash. Okay, when I'm in New York, I'm gonna hit you. Hope you're not just doing this for the clout. On God, you ain't worth my story right now. For show. Rich Amiri never did anything. School said, "Y'all gotta stop putting on the fakes. We really do this on this side. And on soul, it ain't for clout because I never post this till now. But someone gotta pull this card for real. He not like that on bro." I think we knew that after we saw he was like, just look at this picture, bro. Fake streams, fake name, fake accent, fake gangster. Elijah Polycard engineering. Like, bro, he really faked everything. That's crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the thing about me is like, I'm a little like logical. I feel like I wouldn't normally care, you see people like Tana and Che, and it's become so like, and all these Slum Sixes, all these guys, like, none of these guys are gangsters, none of these guys rap about what they live about, none of these guys take the drugs that they rap about, and like, we've kind of just like normalized it, but like, Rich Amiri took it to another level. He just faked everything. Like, what about Rich Amiri is real? Okay, so you listen to a Rich Amiri song, right? He raps about selling,
bro, the problem is, you gotta understand, everyone who's trying to get on his ass is a bunch of niggas who aren't even close to being a gangster themselves, bro. So how is one person that's farthest away from being a gangster telling another nigga that he's not bro, the name, none of that means anything, bro. Like, what he's studying in school, where he works, what white boy beat him up, like, none of that means nothing, bro. I don't think he's a gangster either. But my point is just like, people's reason is so silly, bro. Like, it's just silly, bro. None of this means nothing, bro. They're not getting close. Anyways, facing New York, or where are you from, California? But it's just the same thing. It's just like
the thing on him.
Let me go ahead and finish
about,
the video,
like,
bro.
Being about that life, right? That was what his whole album was about. He doesn't do any of that. On top of that, he has a fake name, like a fake government name. He also got exposed for faking his accent. I don't know if you saw that. That was funny as hell. Like,
leave it at that before I get mad. Nah, dead ass. I'm already mad too.
Actor. This guy is not a musician. This guy is an actor. And here's another really interesting take I saw from this Twitter user @StayWidow, and I want to shout him out because I feel like he gave a really good point. He said, "I feel like y'all be intentionally missing the point on why people clown Rich Amiri so hard compared to everyone else. He's the only guy to get exposed for not being like that. Instead of being like, yeah, just for the music, he still insists that it's."
That's literally what I said.
Persona.
That's literally what I said.
Another person said people did clown Lil Tecca for that though, and then he said nobody was on Tecca when he said he went on the Genius interview and said he ain't had sticks for nobody. That's all Amiri had to do, and all this trolling would have been stopped. Tecca mainly got clowned on for wearing glasses and having braces, from what I remember, not anything music related. But I mean, he has a huge point. Rich Amiri is like still trying to hold on to like this whole idea that he's really about that.
Oh no,
life.
he
Like,
speaks
bro,
not
Rich
from
Amiri
Denver.
is
He
not
didn't.
about that life.
Yeah,
Rich
bro.
Amiri is fake.
Bro, that's what I'm trying to say, bro. Everyone who's like trying to come for his neck don't even have valid reasons, bro. Like I said, bro, look at me freshman year and look at me now. Do I look like the same motherfucker? No. I didn't even sound the same. If I show y'all a video from then, I don't even sound like half what I sound like now, bro. Niggas used to tell me back then I sound white. Like, that don't mean shit.
You know what I mean? Or not, like, he's a fake rapper. Like, what? It's really
I forgot
weird,
he made that
right?
emo.
Like,
What the
I don't
fuck?
know. I could just never be a fan of someone who just faked everything. Like, I'm not from the streets or anything, and I don't even listen to, like, street rap like that. If there's a cool song here and there, I'll listen to it. Like, you know, rappers like Slime Cito or whatever, they're hard. And, like, you know, New York Drill's got some hard rappers, but they live that life. And, like, I don't know. You just, like, if they don't live it, like, kind of weird. I'm not gonna lie. Like, also as a person, like, how
you
can
just
you
deep
do that?
in, bro. If the
Everything
song
you
is
do
good, the
fake.
song is good, bro.
I just feel like a fraud.
You just
I don't
gotta
know.
laugh at them.
There was this other Twitter user, and he also posted a video, and he posted a very good video, in my opinion. And he
exactly. That's what it is. That's the problem. Is he wants to be a thug so bad, but
I was gonna make a Rich Amiri video. This my
niggas
thoughts
already
on the
said he's
situation,
nah.
man. We knew the nigga was no street. We knew he wasn't no street. Guess
like
shit,
dead
we
ass though, Audie.
Surprised when you see him in his school photo. Like, we knew the nigga wasn't no street. Nigga, bro.
Like, what does that mean? Cause the nigga, cause his school told him to smile in a photo day. At picture day, the nigga told him to smile. He's not a thug. I hate niggas, bro.
Rich Amiri is one of them weird ones, bro. Like, you know, like every time you hang out with a nigga and they
why is another thug talking about another nigga not being a thug? That's my whole point.
Low key cool, but low key weird. You be like, hey, who you listen to? They be like Rich Amiri. That's the type of audience he brings, because that's the type of person he is. Like, the slick, he cool, but like something wrong with, bro. Like we won't fuck with him that hard. You know what I mean? If you know.
No, you're not making no sense.
And what he basically said after playing that video is not only is Rich Amiri weird, but like okay, I'm gonna give you an example. Like, you're in the car, right? Or you're talking to someone, and you're like, yo, who's your favorite rapper? And if they tell you it's Rich Amiri, like, you're judging them. You're 100% you're telling me you're not judging a dude that says Rich Amiri is his favorite rapper. Like, I'm totally like, bro, Rich Amiri is your favorite rapper? Some dude made a meme.
It don't matter
Rich
to
Amiri
me.
in her top 5. Like,
they do that for
Rich
everyone.
Amiri being your favorite rapper, I don't know, man. I don't know. You know, like, he's definitely corny. He's definitely, like, he fakes everything. His music is decent. He's got a couple good songs. Like, One Call is a good song. I'm not gonna lie. I was listening to it. I listened to it on Spotify a couple times. Like, pretty catchy. I'm not gonna lie. He made a good song. However, it's just so fake. Because I checked out his album one more time, and it's literally a knockoff Future album. It's crazy. Like, bro. And some of these songs, I'll give you an example. Rich Amiri. I'm gonna play one of these songs.
Man, he's just
trying
kind
to find
of.
it.
You
There's
could
a
tell
song called What It Cost. Listen to that and tell me he didn't just.
He's going
steal
off
into
his
the
own
flow
emotion
completely.
now.
Like, yo, I mean, even the producers that made those beats and were like cool with that. Let me look up the producer for Rich Amiri's What It Cost beat. What It Cost Genius. Rich Amiri. It was produced by Rio Lavia or Thank You Will. And look up future Michelle Obama featuring Lil Durk. It's basically like Rich Amiri just stole the flow completely. I'm not gonna lie, like I forget. I feel like
That's
there's
hard.
another
I'll fuck with
Future
that
song sounds
because he's
like-
looking
you
it
listen
up,
to
but
the
then he
album,
cuts
It's
it.
just like Walmart Future. I'm not gonna lie. And like I don't even
This
know.
man's
Even the
right
producers
now.
are weird.
Yeah,
Like, yo,
he-
why are you making?
He's
knockoff-
off.
I mean,
He's
I
just
guess
off
they're
like a
hype
hate
beats, but
train
it's
right
like,
now.
I would feel weird. I don't know. It's like, bro, you're just guys. You guys are just creating like fast food, music. This is weird to me. And I want to bring up another thing about this whole industry plan thing. So I have a video on my main channel coming out this week about industry plans and where they're at now. And in the end of the part 2 of that video, which I don't know when that'll drop, that might drop the week after or something, I talk about how Anthony Fantano addressed industry plans, right? And something he said was, hey, if you call someone an industry plant, you're just a naive young fan. And I'm not gonna lie, a lot of what people called who were industry plants, like Taz Taylor, that dude, he got a lot of I'm not gonna lie, he got a lot of unnecessary hate.
I don't know.
believe, because
He went off the
some people
rails,
just
bro.
weren't informed on how things work, and I feel like that's a bit unfair. But he got some that I think he did deserve a little bit. And let me explain. So the whole argument against industry plants were, labels were always marketing artists as back then it was like, oh, you were fake signed to label. This is more like just inauthenticity, like not actually rapping but what you rap about.
I think we
Labels
valid to
have
click
always
off.
been,
I ain't gonna lie. I
using
don't
this
know what
fake
he's saying right
marketing to
now,
market
bro.
these artists. It's been an industry standard. However, the internet has changed that, right? The reason why people love internet artists and internet musicians so much is because of the raw transparency.
I'm
We saw
losing
XXX
it. He's
Tentacion,
losing
we
everything.
saw,
Everything.
how tough of a life he lived and what he had to do to cope, and we saw him grow from that. And we saw I'm just giving him an example. We see a lot of these generational artists. They really, really, really lived what they rapped about, and that's why they had such an impact. And we're so these guys
Right
were
about that,
game
though.
changers for just the music industry in general. These guys were real. They really, and you listen to artists like Rich Amiri, and I know I just compared Rich Amiri to XXX Tentacion.
Yeah, he's low-key right about that. A lot of the artists that read
this dude is
actually
okay, yeah, you can say this
because
is how the
they lived
industry
this,
is,
they
but,
lived it.
Times have been changing.
So it hits.
It really doesn't really have to be like this.
Even like niggas like Lil
people- I feel
Xan
people in the
and
music
niggas
industry
like Lil Peep
wanna
and
keep
shit like that.
pretending like it's gonna be like that. I'm sure a lot of people in the comments are gonna be like, yeah, man, you just gotta.
But
understand
that's
it's
not
how
what
the
he's
industry
saying.
works.
He's saying
I don't really care. You know what I mean?
He's
I don't
saying
think
Rich Amiri might have had a
hating on him
more
for it.
impact
The other thing I
if
do
he
wanna say is
actually
Rich
lived
Amiri
that
is
life.
fucking
The
successful.
reason why I
think
don't
he's
have the
gonna
impact because he
fail.
don't live that
He's just
life.
not as successful as some people think he is, or he wants us to believe. And I will say this to end the video: Rich Amiri will never have the respect from the underground fans that he tried so hard to pander to in the beginning of his career. I don't know if you know this. In the beginning, he used to,
sounds
rip
like
off
Kai
ICP
TTS
flows. He
messages.
used to he can kind of sing. He
Oh,
has
I gotta
he
stop
has
paying
decent
for
voice.
TTS.
It can be really annoying at first, but
I pay for
other than
unlimited
that, he
TTSs. I gotta
definitely
stop
worked
paying for
hard
that
to get
shit.
the point where he's at. So I don't want to and this video is no hate towards Rich Amiri. Just I'm just saying it how it is. He'll never have the respect